We are back with Mr. Burgers, and today we are at a barn. We are at the Burger Barn in San Jose, California. And they have giant fries. Oversized. Like, big enough to be a stick-leaf fry. Personally, I prefer the smaller shoestring-style fries. These monstrosities. I tell you, long you be eating fries with two hands, but these fries are too big for one hand, I think. This is the burger. Barbecue bacon burger is supposed to come with cheese. I got it without cheese. Well, burger's gone and I'm here. So it's time to review yet another burger. For taste, I'm going with 8 out of 10. The taste was decent. It was a nice, solid burger. A barbecue burger with bacon and barbecue sauce and an onion ring. You can't really go wrong with that. But at the same time, they used iceberg lettuce, which is a generic low-grade lettuce. And the bun was just a generic bun. It wasn't anything special. I just did 8 out of 10. Not the best burger ever, not the worst. I wouldn't go out of my way to go here again just to have it, though. But if I had to go here again, I would, because it wasn't a bad burger. For price, I'm going to go with 7 out of 10. The prices are fairly standard for what you expect from a sort of mid-range, fast casual burger restaurant. A little under $20 to feed both my dad and I. And that's a fairly reasonable price. But the one complaint is the barbecue bacon burger I got, it came with cheese, but there's no mention of cheese on the menu. So I had to ask him if it had cheese or not. He said it did, so I took the cheese off. So therefore, I was paying the cheese tax, where I am forced to pay for cheese I did not order. Because I eat cheese because it's an add-on, like bacon usually is. So if you don't want cheese, you can get a hamburger and pay less than you do for a cheeseburger. But here, if it's a cheeseburger, and you pay the cheeseburger price if you want a hamburger, because cheese is not an option; it's part of the meal. For atmosphere, I go with 9 out of 10. I think it's a very, very nice, pleasant home sort of atmosphere. The place is shaped like a barn. They have indoor and outdoor seating, both ample in both regards. Overall, it's a nice, pleasant place to eat, and definitely for the atmosphere, I recommend going here. It's a very, very nice place to eat. For convenience, I go with 8 out of 10. I feel it's rather convenient overall. They got our food out pretty quickly, and it was dressed for us. Some people have it for dressed on burgers, but I like the way they dressed it pretty well here. The guy had it dressed for us, and we just took it from the inside to the outside and ate it, and that's a pretty convenient way to go. So overall, I'm giving the Burger Barn 8 out of 10. I've always been curious about this place. I've always seen it around and thought it'd be an amusing place to go to. And now that I've been here, I have to say, it was alright. It wasn't amazing. It was an okay place to eat. I would not go out of my way to go here again. But if someone else wanted to go here, I wouldn't be opposed to going here because it's a decent place to eat. And that's what life's about. Decent places to eat. Though that's not true. Some people might prefer more than decent. Some people might say life's about finding the best place in the world to eat. But not every place can be the best place in the world. Some places are just decent, and as part of Mr. Burgers, I have to eat everywhere. Decent places, bad places, and great places. But because I have not really good taste in food, almost everything is good to me. I'm happy with hot dogs and hamburgers, so I'm not a food snob, so I can happily eat here. But that's all. It's an alright place to eat, not amazing, not bad.
So I had the California burger, which sounded interesting. It had avocado and it had fried onions. So I was hopeful, and actually, it was pretty much as advertised. The fried onions were good. The sourdough bread was was heavily buttered. The patty itself was fair. All in all, it was adequate. It had some good points. The onions were good. The overall level of greasiness, I think, is going to count against it. I'm going to give this meal a 7.5. It wasn't that bad. If I lived next door, I would probably eat here reasonably often. But as Mr. Burgers himself pointed out, he didn't want to go out of his way to eat here, and I agree with that. So I will give it a solid 7.5. If you're in the neighborhood, come on down and eat here.
And I return to my original spot after letting my dad talk about his food. That's all for this episode. Next time, we'll be going somewhere else, maybe somewhere a little farther away. I think we've exhausted the food areas right by my apartment. And that is all for today. End communications.
And all the sorrow in this world.